Okay, so hey guys, it's Quinston, and today we're gonna learn how to install Android Studio on your machine, Windows machine for this time. And before you install Android Studio, the first thing you need to do is also install Java because, well, Android runs on Java, so you also need the JDK, the Java Development Kit, in order to, well, do Android. So let's download that first. So you basically search on Google Java 1.7 JDK, and you'll get the first link over here, Java SE Development Kit 7. Don't use the version 8 right now because I don't know, I haven't tested it out. I know the 7 works, so use the 7. Then you'll go to the first box over here, click on accept licenses, and then just hit this button over here, these links, so either of these. So if you have a 32-bit computer, use x86. If you have a 64-bit computer, use the x64. So I'm going to use this one. Click on it, it will start the download, and you'll get the file like this. So this is the file you get. You just double click on it, and then it will start the installation. So you'll see over here, install. Do one thing, the link you see over here, right, just click on change and copy it. So you right click is not working, so I just do Control C. Okay, just copy it and keep it with you in your clipboard. Next, and then you will see the installation happen. Let's wait for it to happen. Okay, once the installation is done, you'll basically get this window. Hit close and you're done. There's also one more thing you should do, that is go into the start menu, click type in advanced, and you might see one of these options over here. So you click on this option, view advanced system settings, click on it, and we need to change the environment variables. So you click on environment variables, and then you'll get this box, hit new, and then over here write Java underscore home, and remember the string which we copy pasted the path. Just paste it in here and click on OK. Just see this properly if you have missed anything. If you don't know where you install the JDK, go to that location, copy this and put it there. Click on OK, OK, and OK, and you're done. So you have just installed Java. The next thing that we need to do is install Android Studio. So you go to Google's Android Studio page, Android Studio download, come over here. So once you come onto this page, just hit download for Android. You have this license agreement, click on I agree, and click on download Android Studio, and then the download will start. It's kind of a big download, so you have to wait a while. It's 1.1 gigabytes. So once the download has been done, you'll get this file over here, Android Studio bundle. Just double click on it. It will start verification first, and then it will start the download. So you just have to click on next. Yes, both of these, next, and then you have I agree, and then you'll see where to put all the stuff. So basically it's going to be installing the program files in Android Studio, and the SDK is going to be in your Quinston app data. So this is my username, app data local Android SDK. App data is a hidden file, so if you want to go into app data, you basically have to do show hidden files and then go into the folder over there. Hit next, install. Now we will install, and then we will run it once it is installed. Let's wait. So once Android Studio is installed, you get this, hit next, and then you hit start Android Studio, finish. And now you can see Android Studio starting up. You get this box over here. You select I do not have a previous version of Android Studio, click on OK, and now Android Studio will start up, finally. So then you get this page which says checking for updated SDK components, and now it will start the download. So after everything gets downloaded, the next thing you need to do is just hit finish, and then you'll get this page. But before you go anywhere and start a new project, you basically have to go to configure, project defaults, project structure, and check whether everything is set properly. So you'll have your SDK mentioned over here, and you'll have your JDK mentioned over here. And then you click on OK, and you go back, and then you start a new Android project, and you click on this button over here, and then you type, let's say we type in my first project, let's say my first app, and I name the company domain this, and the project location. So we could just go next, and then next, because we are selecting API 15 Android ice cream sandwich. Next, select a blank activity, next, and finish, and then it will generate your your project basically. It might seem a bit different from the version you have, because times change, versions get better, but for the most part this is how you do it. So after a bit of processing, basically you'll open up this window which will show you everything that's going on. You'll have your project files here and your code and your everything else. So this is Android Studio, and this is where we will be writing our code. Also, in order to test this code, you can either create an Android virtual device on your, like an emulator built inside the Android Studio environment, or what I would recommend is using something like Genymotion. Now, Genymotion is an Android emulator which will help you to better, test your applications in training mode. So Genymotion is a paid application, but we'll be using it for training purposes only. So we can use the free version for a while. So the first thing you'll have to do is sign in. I already have an account, but you can create your own. For creating your account, you basically have a username, a password, the company size. You don't really have a company, so for personal use, usage type for training. So we're going to use it for training and not for anything else. So yes, then you can use it. Then you can create an account, accept the licenses, create an account, and yeah, let's just sign in. I signed into my account. I went to the download section, shop, and at the bottom over here you'll see using Genymotion for personal use only. Download it here. So when you get this page, you basically go to the bottom. You see you need Windows, and then you get Genymotion and get Genymotion. So there are two options: get Genymotion and get Genymotion without VirtualBox. You obviously need to get Genymotion with the VirtualBox because that helps. So once you have installed Genymotion, you'll basically double click on the icon and start the installation. So next, and then you basically install it wherever you want to. Next, create a desktop icon. Next, and then it will start. Next, next, and yes, all of these. Next, proceed with the installation. Obviously, yes, install. Okay, do not start this right now. Finish. And then you launch Genymotion. Okay, this is awesome. So this is the free plan of Genymotion, restricted for personal use. So don't use this for making profit. Okay. Accept. Do you have any virtual devices? No. Add a new one? Yes. So first you have to sign in, and then you just type in your whatever. Incremental. Then sign in. Once you sign in, you get a list of all of these phones which you can use. We're gonna get the Nexus 5, which is a Lollipop version. Next, you see this, hit next, and then it'll be downloading all the files which you need to run that emulator, which is kind of a really long process. So let's just wait some more. So once that has downloaded, you'll basically get this tab over here which says Google Nexus 5 with Lollipop API 21 1080 by 1920, and basically you have to just double click on it to make it work. You can even change the settings from over here if you want to. I already have it running, so basically you can see, this is the Lollipop version for Android, and you're free for personal use only. Okay. Next, if you have the Android Studio running, you'll basically go over here in the play button after we have made that project. Unknown Google Nexus 5 device, and you can just tag, check this. Use the same device for future launches. Click on OK, and it will basically install everything on this device and run the app. As you can see, you have your Hello World application here, and that's basically how you run the app. So thanks for watching, guys. There will be more details mentioned in the description. So best of luck. Thanks for watching. Bye.